Unova is a beloved region by many, and Serperior is a starter that a lot of people are okay with. Anyway, today we're going to look at one of the new 3-starter EXs coming out in the black and white mini expansion this summer. Serperior EX is a massive 320 HP Stage 2 Pokemon, Grass type, as you might have guessed, with the ability Royal Cheer. Attacks used by your Pokemon do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And I believe this ability does stack, so if you have 4 Serperior in play, your attacks will do 80 more damage, which is quite a lot of damage. Or 80, I guess 80 more than what you're doing, so depending on what you're actually doing, it could be a lot of damage, it could not be a lot of damage. Anyway, the attack Grass's Order for a grass and triple colorless does 150 damage, and you may search your deck for up to 3 energy cards, or sorry, 3 cards, and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So basically, if you can actually attack with Grass Order, you're stacking your hand every turn, and your opponent runs out of Ionos at some point, so they can't actually chain this. Today we're going to be looking at a early gameplay video, a deck list, a little profile for you guys, and you guys can, check it out, get an idea of how you want to play the deck when these cards actually come out. So if you guys enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. And if you are buying cards, remember to use my TCG player link down in the description below. It helps out the channel quite a ton. So let's jump right into it. We're going to look at the Japanese YouTube channel. Today we're looking at Serperior, one of the new guys coming out. Taking just a quick look at the list. Kind of exactly what I expected it to be, a 4-2-4 Serperior line, so a lot of Serperiors. Yanmega, which pulls the energy out of the deck and attacks and then reallocates it to the board as you'd like. So one on Yanmega attack, and then our Serperiors are up and running. We have the Lilligant as well, which does more. Our grass types and fire types do 20 more damage while this is on the board. So we can get up to 100 plus damage to hit with 250 with Serperior or 300 with Yanmega. And then we have Defiance Band to attack from behind to do 330 if we need to a lot of attackers. We have the Kirin to bump up damage as well. We have the Hilda to go get cards from our deck. Bunch of rare candies. The Bug Catching Net, Bug Catching Set, I think it's called actually, which is actually a super good card for any grass type engine package, which I think this card is going to eventually become super, super good. We just need a good grass type core. This could be it. I don't think it is, but it could be it. We have the 4 triple acceleration energy, which is really useful for our Serperior because we just need one of these energies plus a grass to just start smacking away with Grass Order. And one Grass Order later, we can have a whole board of Serperiors. Like, it just takes one Grass Order to stick, and all of a sudden our whole board is set up and established. There's an insane amount of consistency in this deck. Coupled with also an E-switch to get like a 1-turn attack off on our guy if we need to, or power up our Yanmega if we need to. But yeah, there's a pretty cool idea, pretty cool deck. I'm just excited to see how this pans out. I was hoping Yanmega would be good from its release. That's actually one of the few cards that I was really hoping it would do well. We're going up against Arcalodon, which also gets a new tool in the form of Genesect EX, and Genesect EX says once per turn, get up to 2 metal type Pokemon, put them into your hand. Which is quite a buff for any steel type deck or metal type deck. So obviously, as Reverum Engine and stuff could be a lot better. We're gonna go ahead and just get a Puffin and introduce 2 Snivies. We're just that guy. Artisan out. Yanma is exactly like I expected it to be. Attach active. A really good start from turn 1, but on a metal into the discard as well immediately for the Arcalodon player. The Genesect grabbing us to 2 Duraludons pretty easily. Squawk ability as well, just going for a little bit of aggression attached to Reverum. And we're going to go ahead and squawk away the hand. Black Belt's training gone, which does help out a little bit because now the one-shot potential is much lower. Obviously, I don't think 320 is a number that can be realistically hit. Wait a minute, I just realized that this metal deck has resistance into us. Why are we playing into a metal deck? This seems a little bit unfair if you ask me. Like, if I queued up into this, I'd be a little bit upset on PCCG Live. We're going to candy into the Serperior immediately. A pretty broken start. We're going to go ahead and get the Petlil with the thing. We're going to hold out for our Pokemon and an energy. When there's a Servine hitting the board, we're going to attach the triple Excel, and then boom, looks like we're going to start us off with a broken attack for 150. There's resistance, so it's minus 30. And we're going to go ahead and get 3 cards, which kind of just completes our setup. This is so good. And triple Excel is discarded at the end of your turn. So we have 3 more uses of triple Excel energy. I don't believe there's any way to recycle special energy right now in the format. Shout out Special Charge, one of the most broken cards to ever exist. We're just going to set up our board. The Arcalodon player is just basically doing what they're supposed to do, evolve an Arcalodon, attach. Looks like there's no modifiers besides this black belt though, however, so it's just 220. And then we're going to Hilda out another Pokemon and another triple acceleration energy, almost certainly. We're going to get Yanmega and a Jet actually this time around, so we can swing for big damage with this Yanmega. And the Jet energy means that when Yanmega comes into the active, we can pull 3 energies out of our deck in any way we'd like. So we're going to go ahead and grab 3 grass energies and attach them to this Yanmega. Um, we're going to go into the Snivy as well, evolve into a second Serperior. So now we are doing plus 40 damage, minus 30. So we're doing plus 10, so 220 damage to this Archaludon. We're going to move the 3 energies as we'd like to this other Serperior, setting it up, ready to go. Don't need the triple excel on this one. The boss on the Serperior that's already damaged makes a lot of sense to me. And the Archaludon player has very few actions, but they are deadly. Few, but very, very deadly. We're going to go ahead and Poffin out another Yanma. I mean, just to thin a card. I mean, we could have Poffin and then Artisan just, you know, as a little flex. Poffin failed, I meant, sorry. Candy Serperior. So now that's 2 of our 3 candies are used now. And we're going to swing for 160, getting the knockout here. But we're not doing a ton of damage. This Grand Order does hopefully stick. If this Grand Order does stick, we get a ton of, like, potential for next turn. And now this Archaludon player doesn't even have to, like, low-key worry about where their next, like, Archaludon's coming from, because this Genesect will always sit on the board and give them, like, full reign. But as the Serperior player now, we're almost certainly looking to boss up this Squawk and boss up the Genesect and close out the game that way. If we can, like, if we can get this Lilligant into play, we actually can one-shot potentially this Genesect. But if we can do that, then the game is completely winnable. Like, two-shotting this guy can be done, but I feel like we're losing that battle when push comes to shove on the two-shot battle, because there's almost a certainty that this deck plays like Turos and stuff. So like if they can get into their Turos and recovery cards, like we just never win the two-shot war. So we're gonna E-switch off the new Serperior. We're gonna Turo up our own Serperior, throw up one. So we're not playing the battle of attrition here. We're gonna candy out. That's our third candy hitting the board. I probably would have preferred actually like a Servine this turn. But I guess if we don't have the candy, we can't actually two-shot this turn. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and Reverum, draw 2 cards. We're gonna Ultra Ball away the Carmine and the Nest Ball. I think we have enough energy to just go into another Archaludon, low key. Here we're gonna discard the boss here. We're just gonna retreat into a new one, which is actually quite good for us. Like the retreat is way better because this means we can get a smack on this in case they put up a new one. And then they can't like Turo and everything in one turn. I mean they can, it's just not a great position for them to be in. They're gonna pop head back boss's orders because that's their win condition. They're just gonna have to boss a couple times and then win the game. 220 coming through. Once again, the war of attrition has begun. We're gonna draw. We're super odd. Was that our top deck? I feel like that was not a great top deck. But that was our top deck. We're gonna Prime Catcher up the damaged Archaludon. Get the Yanmega involved here once again. Actually very big for us. Are we just thinning this, or does it discard it if we attack with it? I actually forgot what Triple XL does. We're gonna retreat into the Serperior, and we're gonna put a Defiance Band on Yanmega, basically just keeping it as our big end game attacker here. And we're gonna go ahead and do 150 plus 40, and we're gonna get 3 cards that we need. Almost certainly grabbing a boss's orders to close out the game. This like I actually like this play quite a bit because now we keep this Yanmega, which is like impossible to one shot. And like if the Serperior goes down, like we just have to kill Squawk and the game ends. Like we know that our game plan is kill Squawk or kill Reverum or kill anything really. Like we just need a boss's order to end the games, and we go down to 1. And so like giving up this 1 prize doesn't really matter too much because we can always play for the 2-shot war. Like this war, like we're up on the war of attrition because the first player to miss the Turo was our opponent, not us. So the boss order is going to come up, bring up the Lilligant, and just pass. There's a Jet Energy bringing up the Yanmega and the boss's orders, taking out the Squawk. I mean, like it was like a play, it just wasn't a good play. From the Archaludon player, but they didn't have a lot of plays because this deck is like very linear in nature. I'm actually very, very impressed by this deck. I feel like if we play like more, like the Hilda is really cool. If we play like more, recovery maybe, maybe this deck could be even better. Like maybe we don't even need Badu. Nah, that's go, but we probably need Badu. But like I feel like I don't know where we make space, but like if we can just like make our guys super tanky, like maybe we just never lose games. Like maybe we just can keep grand ordering and our opponents just like don't get to play the game, and then Yanmega cycles like energies onto our board, and then we just keep the chain going over and over and over. Very cool concept, very cool list, very cool deck. Big fan of the Serperior idea. Maybe just gets blown up by Raging Bolt, our big gatekeeper in the format, but at some point this deck's gonna be really sick. Just be on the lookout for it. If you guys enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. That's all I have to do. Peace out. Have a great one.